Hey, loved ones. So this is going to be just a general reading if you're seeing this at whatever point you are seeing this message of what you need to hear in this moment, okay? We're going to start off here with this African Goddess Rising Oracle. Get some themes for this reading and then we'll grab the tarot, okay? So Spirit, for the collective that will be seeing this video, what needs to be heard in this moment? Okay. So we have self-sabotage as the first card out here. Okay. We have grief. We have worthiness here. We have seasons. We have live out loud. We have secrets revealed. We have radical rebirth. We have intuition. And then we have masks, okay? So off top with this self-sabotage card coming out first. Are y'all self-sabotaging right now? Don't do that. Do not do that, okay? With this grief card coming out right behind that and the worthiness, okay? It does kind of give me a confirmation that that's what's going on with someone here, all right? Now, even when we think about grief, not just in the literal sense of, oh, you lost something and now you're grieving it, but sometimes you can give yourself unnecessary grief for things that you either have done or have not done, okay? With the seasons card coming out here too, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys are just really being led to accept, to realize, to see how you're coming into a different place in your life, okay? For some of you guys, you have already made a lot of radical changes. You know, look, radical rebirth is here. You've already made a lot of radical changes, you know, in your life here. So you're not unfamiliar with the energy of, you know, these kind of big quantum leaps and shifts here. But for some of you guys, you could be coming into your first, you know, real, like, oh, this is different type energy here, okay? And so what I feel like is happening for a lot of you guys is subconsciously you're already separating from old ways of doing things here. And even old standards in which you had set for yourself to say that, okay, as long as I'm either doing this or not doing this, then I'm good. I can look at myself and feel like I'm, you know, worthy of good things, or feel like that I'm a good person, so I'm worthy to have, you know, blessings in my life and things like that. But with the intuition coming in under the worthiness, one of the first things that the Most High is wanting to let you know, baby, is that even through all of the changes and the seasons that you're coming into here, this radical rebirth, you're still worthy, even in transition, okay? And some of you guys, you know, because you're in the energy of still accepting who you are now and realizing that this is such a different energy from what you've always operated in up until now, you're a little bit afraid to let people see that side of you. You're a little bit afraid to, you know, put yourself out there in that way because you're just, you know, honestly speaking, because you're having trouble accepting yourself, you're worried that other people will too. And to be honest, you should be. And not because it's a thing, right? You want to tell yourself, like, I knew it, like I knew it. No, I'm saying that it's that way simply because you won't give yourself that acceptance first, okay? So if you're not giving it to yourself, nobody else will know how to at this time. So it's like, for whoever needs to hear this message here, take the mask off, baby. Okay? Take the mask off. You don't have to hide who you are, who you have become. You don't have to be ashamed of who you are not anymore. Okay? With the secrets revealed here too, some of you guys may even be in a position to where it's like, you know, you've dealt with people who have put out certain things about your past, or, you know, and especially with the intent to try to embarrass you or to have you in the energy to where it's like you feel ashamed of who you are, or who you used to be. But Spirit is saying, fuck all that. Fuck all that, baby, because regardless of whatever secrets people could have, you know, really put out here about who you used to be, and even if it was true, right? Look what has happened though, my love. Radical rebirth has happened, meaning that today you are not that person anymore. And guess what? Tomorrow you're going to be even further from that truth, right? Because you're walking more and more into your new truth in each and every season change here, okay? So for those of you who are, again, in that energy of not wanting to forgive yourself for those things from the past, or you're still falling subject to these, shameful weights and things that the most, not the most high, but that these enemies are trying to hold over your head, and you're constantly wanting to wear masks here instead of just being who you are. Spirit says stop that. That is a form of self-sabotage here, because if you don't understand and get into that energy of that, we are constantly evolving and changing beings. No season remains the same, even if we have the same 4 little labels: summer, winter, spring, fall. Please understand that each winter gonna look different, each summer gonna look different, each, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So for each stage in your life, baby, you will look different. And whoever that person is, you don't gotta mask that. You don't have to do any of these things. If you still in the energy of worrying about what people, they gonna say that I'm acting different, let them acknowledge who you are and who you have become here. Yeah. Look, with brazen at the bottom of the deck, live unapologetically here. Be who you are in whatever stages that you are. Because with the wounded healer here, baby, this is what's letting me know, God, that you have evolved. A wounded healer is somebody who has learned a whole lot of lessons here. They have experienced a whole lot of things, and they have definitely transformed and learned from whatever these wounds that were, applied to their body here. They have learned from those lessons and those pains. So God is saying that, even as I've been telling you guys to tell your story and be okay with who you are and be okay with every part of it, this is why. This is why, baby, because you shouldn't be ashamed of any part of it. Any part. Okay? Let me get a few tarot here. Anything else that needs to be added to this message, Spirit? Yep. Baby, look, I can't make it up. You got the World card here, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups, okay? So this is exactly like what I'm saying here. Confirmed all over again. You're closing out cycles in your life that no longer belong to you, and you're coming into new cycles with this World card. Every time I see this Page of Pentacles, this is a new beginning for you, a new start. You're taking this new pinnacle here that you have, which is your new identity. This could be a new opportunity for you too, a new position for you to stand in a different light here, whatever it is, but it's something completely different from your past here, Six of Cups. And with the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying, it's okay. It's okay. Especially if you have been in a season right in your past to where things have just really been cloudy and dark, and it's almost kind of scary for you to walk into a very bright and light season here, because it's I don't know, people can see me. I'm used to kind of being in my dark night of the soul, and again in my shadow and my mask, and then just being hidden away from people. But Spirit is saying, not now, baby. Not now. And God is saying too that even with this Sun card and the Six of Cups, even if, right, with the Secrets revealed here too, even if there is being, light being brought to things that happened in the past in a very public matter here, be okay with that, love. Because the only thing that is going to do here is really, really show, number one, how real God is through the way that God has helped you evolve here and grow, and has delivered you from this storyline that no longer belongs to you. But as well, it also stands as a sense of a light or a testimony to those who are still in their dark night of the soul and really aiming to, come out on the other side of on the light side of things, letting them know that it's possible here. Nine of Cups and Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. So please understand, baby, that it's time for you to stop holding this air of judgment over yourself in a negative light. And when you do judge yourself, and when you do look at yourself, to see yourself for all that you have accomplished versus what you have not, by self-sabotaging here, okay? So for whoever needs to see this message, baby, let your light shine. And I don't care if you feel one way today and another way tomorrow, baby. Whichever way you show up, live out loud and be okay with it. And allow yourself to go through all of these forms of, metamorphosis and changes here, to understand that it's all working for you to get to your highest and most beautiful reality. There's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of about who you are, what you have done, and where you're going, okay? I love y'all.